everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny, and we messed up. Let me explain. We watched episode 7 back when we watched episode 8. We watched it in the same sitting, and the footage basically corrupted to episode 7. It really sucks, and I've been wondering how I can make an episode because I still have the audio and the screen record. So what you're about to see is kind of just a weird little creative thing where we're going to be sitting on the couch as our avatars watching a screen recording with our voices dubbed over. So it's going to be everything like the normal episodes except for us. The next episode will be coming out this Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's episode 9. I'm really excited about it, and we're going to make sure the footage comes from that. But for now, I'll hand it over to Cartoon Kenny in Montana.
Thank you very much, Real Life Kenny. I think we can take it from here.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're reacting to Season 3, Episode 7 of Korra, Original Airbenders.
If you've liked our Korra journey and you're excited for the rest of this season, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for Korra reaction content every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also check out the Patreon linked in the description if you want to see episodes early or ask us questions after every episode. This episode looks really great. Are we excited?
Very. I think it's going to be awesome.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Listen up, Dunderheads! This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Again pleaded with their master to eat something, but he refused, just like he had each day the entire summer.
I wonder how they're taking to the team. Yeah,
getting his nourishment from the universe.
it's hard to be a monk out of nowhere.
Tang Zhu completed the 97th day of his historic
Like, I don't want to be
fast.
disrespectful,
On
but
which
it
island?
seems like super boring.
Yeah.
And it's
Anyone
just
besides
Tenzin's fault.
Otaku, who already studied this in his acolyte training?
Oh, this is what we were talking about, one of the acolytes becoming an airbender because they're obsessed with the culture already. So becoming an airbender must have been the greatest thing to ever happen to them.
That's so cool. Imagine literally like your greatest dream coming true.
No, that's
like
literally-
imagine like you could like become a Jedi.
I was about to say it's the equivalent of literally like I know all the principles, I know all the rules, I know how like everything you would do, except for I can't make things move with my mind, which isn't all the Force is, but it would be like if all of a sudden I just became a Jedi, which is just, geez, that's cool. But obviously he's gonna know more than everybody else and be a know-it-all.
and be like, but not even just to know it all, just like so excited about it. Can you even blame him?
Not at all, but like,
Would
you know,
Okay, that would be exactly how you would handle that situation.
100%.
Easily.
Yeah.
Is answering every question?
That hand's weirdly animated.
That is correct. Again.
Looks like my
Whaletail Island.
Now
That's
on day
where
98,
the Sun Warriors are, I think. Wait, what'd he say?
I don't know, I was laughing about toes.
Boring stories to take back to the spirit world.
Oh, Boomy. I wonder if he becomes really skilled.
Oh, but they all love Boomy.
Are they getting Sky Bison
Very
flying
cool.
training?
We've not really seen the agility aspect of these
They have to be taught how to do it.
critters.
He said, you want interesting? Let me go get the bison.
I'm obsessed.
When do we get to fly around in our own bison like that?
only after many years of practice and intense training. Besides, we don't have
But we
enough
want the sky
bison for all
bison
of you.
What
now.
about those? It's a whole herd of
Wait,
bison.
there's more bison?
Actually,
The
the plural
babies.
of bison is
Oh.
bison.
Whoa.
Look at them.
Wow, look at that.
I'm loving the
They're
bison
so
content.
cool.
Oh, that's a wild herd.
We brought you more
Is that what this
airbenders.
episode's about? More airbenders.
No, the airbenders are here.
Amazing. Oh, and Kaya's got to
Okay,
tell
I
us
wonder,
about-
wait, can we... He implied that there are 2 different ways to domesticate sky bison.
Huh.
You can either reproduce them from already domesticated sky bison, or you can tame a wild sky bison.
Oh, yeah.
That is not something that we knew before.
Not really. Well, I mean, we have had it implied purely because
What did we have implied?
the notion that there's wild and non-wild sky bison.
Okay, gotcha.
Because obviously Appa was domesticated and the species survived somehow, so there must have been wild sky bison. Except for the Sun Warriors sky bison, which is just a whole other thing altogether. But like, I feel like it's been implied, but we've never heard it explicitly talked about, and I want more details like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't we love the
100%.
training techniques of Sky Bison? That's just
Absolutely.
I hope that's
More
like
Sky Bison lore, please.
all the time. I mean, you know that Appa's Lost Days won like an award or something. Like, what if they made like a little with Avatar Studios? They made like a
Avatar
short for Appa.
Studios.
You know, they could bring Appa back.
They could. They can do anything. It's an animation. That's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Stinks for Tenzin. Maybe he'll figure it out more soon.
How is everything in the city?
Well, we had a little scare, but everything is okay. Zahir infiltrated the air temple.
What?
Oh
Is
no.
everyone all right?
boy.
And he knows
Everyone's
everything.
fine. I fought with him, but he got away. And he stole
I wonder if
some old
Iki tells
necklace
him
that
about
had something to do
the
with
necklace.
Guru Lakshmir.
Guru Lahir.
Right. You know, I could never keep all those gurus
He seems
straight.
important.
There were like a million
Don't you
of them.
think?
Remember that long,
Yeah.
boring story about the guy who never ate?
Yes, I remember.
Avatar Korra is calling on the temple radio.
So they can communicate long distance.
Okay, that's good.
Where are you?
With Beifong's sister and Zaofu, we're
But
totally
it's
safe.
complicated.
Unless we get
Yeah.
caught in another fight between
It's like a
Sin
ham
and
radio
Rin.
situation.
Exactly.
Willingly took you to her sister?
Not exactly. We got a call about a new airbender, and it turned out to be Sue's daughter, Opal.
Really? That's wonderful.
She
Oh, yeah.
is
That's gonna be an
wonderful.
interesting
Oh, boy.
dynamic.
So smart, and she smells
Oh, he's
like
obsessed.
flowers.
Cora didn't like that.
Sorry.
I think it's because he's took
Blowing
the
out.
mic from her.
Okay.
How's the training
She's not into him, no
All right.
way.
I'm afraid. No one seems to be interested in the hard work required to become a part of the Air Nation.
You need to give yourself a break. Let Janora and the kids help you out. And what about Boomy?
That's true.
He was a naval commander. Maybe he has some ideas about how to get people motivated.
Umi, he's my worst student.
Yeah, but he loves to organize people. If you ask him for help, you can trick him into taking more responsibility by making him think
Oh.
the whole thing was his idea.
Cora's so wise now.
That actually
She is
sounds like a
very
good
smart,
plan.
especially for her
You're
age.
turning
She's
into a
like
pretty
gone through
wise
so much.
avatar after all.
Why?
Ah,
Hey.
Resolution. It's what I do.
yes,
Wait, Aang said
queen.
We
that.
should go down there.
That's what Aang said after I think it was the Great Divide. That's a callback to the worst episode of Avatar.
How do you remember this stuff?
Conflict resolution. It's what I do. I can't say it like he would, but that's like a famous. That's how he does it.
Wow.
I want to fly one of those bisons.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
We might get in trouble.
Kai and
Come on,
Janora.
let's have some fun. We'll be back before anyone
Ah,
realizes
they're
we're
gonna
gone.
get in trouble.
Troublemaker.
We'll be all right.
Oh come on. Janora.
Nothing can stop them.
Yeah, I mean they could literally fly.
What are those? What are those? What?
Oh, and of course they follow Janora
I'm
because she's the spirit
obsessed.
queen.
How come they're all on the ground?
More baby bison.
Stop it, stop it, stop it. That's what all
So the
Benedict's
entire herd will
friends
stay near the
look
ground in the valley.
like.
Let's go see the babies. Be careful. The mothers are very protective.
Oh,
I want to know
are
more.
we gonna see a protective sky bison?
Animal Planet Avatar Edition.
No way.
I live and breathe for this
They're
shit.
so cute.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
Mama's gonna be angry.
I live for this. Janora's gonna save him.
Oh my goodness.
She wrapped him up and just took him in the air. That's so
You're
awesome.
really safe
They're
down
so
there.
cute.
You know,
Yeah.
You're an incredible airbender. Well, I've been training
Where's his
Yeah.
glider?
time. Then why don't you have tattoos like an airbending master? My dad says
That's
I'm
the
not
thing.
a master yet. You can do everything your dad can.
Ah, so
Plus, you have all those
Tenzin's the
beauty
reason she
powers.
doesn't have the tattoos.
Anyone's a master?
He's the only one who could give her the tattoos too.
Seeing the interaction between a parent bison, the baby sky bison.
Yeah.
Them frolicking. I'm a big Animal Planet gal. I don't know if you can tell that by everything about me.
Yeah.
It was the only TV I was allowed to watch as a kid, other than like Discovery, History Channel, etc., and cooking. The Animal Planet version of like the Sky Bison show of Animal Planet.
Yeah.
Just getting to see them exist and be in nature.
Herd. Like
I
to
could
see a
watch that
whole
for
herd. Yeah,
hours. I could
would-
watch that for hours.
You know, that just makes me wish there was a National Geographic, like, of sky bison. I wish they were real.
Okay,
I just wish they
right?
were real. Like,
I
you
would
should watch
adore that.
Animal Planet after this.
School is just something you're born with.
Boomy, can I talk to you?
That's like bending a little bit.
Let me guess, you want to criticize me for something.
Actually, I need your help.
Oh, yeah? With what?
I don't think I'm doing very well with
Gross.
the new airbenders.
Did he go from nose to ear there?
Let me guess, you want to criticize
on.
me for something.
Can we not watch
Actually, I
that
need
again?
your-
Why are you
I
putting
need to
me
know.
through that? All right,
No,
let
that's
me
here.
know
That's
when
it,
it's
here.
I don't think I'm doing
gross.
very well with the new airbenders. And everyone knows you're a natural
God,
leader.
it just
True,
won't stop.
I did win the Admiral Tung Natural Leadership Award twice.
What would you do if you were in charge? Help
Oh,
me be more
wow.
like
Tenzin's really going out on a limb
I'd
here.
love to. You've got to use military discipline to whip these troops into shape. The only way to deal with new recruits is to break them down so you can build them back up. Rule
I don't know if
with
I
an
agree
iron
with that
fist.
one.
Show them who
Okay,
the
but do you have
master is.
Boomy's experience?
I mean, Boomy's got some guns,
My
too.
pleasure.
You're gonna regret it.
Oh my gosh, imagine how loudly you can use those things.
Everyone up!
What are you doing? It's barely light
I
out.
would
I'm taking your advice. I'm going to
You
break
would
you
die.
down and build you back up.
absolutely
Now
not be
get
able to
moving,
handle
recruit.
that.
Oh boy. So we're going militant airbender.
I really would not handle this well.
What do the runs go? Oh yeah, do they just have to do crazy running, like jumping and flying around as they're training? That's so cool.
It's interesting that like
Nothing
counts
like
as a
10-mile
run
hike
for
first thing
them.
in the morning.
Yeah, like they can just go so far.
Bison fur version?
No, of course not.
Can you imagine bison fur outfits from their
If it
shedded
weren't so
fur?
cold,
If
I'd
it was
go
from
right
the
back to
shed,
Yeah.
Then this
It
is
would
the
have
perfect
to
time
be.
to learn
Yeah.
meditation and proper breathing technique.
It's
Airbenders are
cold
able
as
to warm
shit.
themselves with only their breathing. Everyone get into the lotus position.
So
Oh,
he
this
said they
is so
can
much
warm
more refreshing than
themselves? Like, can they just do
You know,
that
when I said
generally,
that
or is
thing
it
about an iron fist?
like an airbender thing or a general
Meditation
thing?
time.
Or is this like a placebo effect, or can they actually warm themselves?
I bet firebenders can warm themselves, but
Well,
I mean, if firebending
obviously-
comes from the breath, does airbending also come from the breath? Is it kind of the same thing? Oh, that's beautiful.
Can we go back to bed now?
Do you think this is
Now
even
that
gonna
we're
work?
refreshed and loose from our
No,
hike and
they're
meditation,
not,
it's time
like,
for a balancing exercise.
airbenders,
That is
you
true.
know?
Balancing
The key
action.
is to maintain your heaven and
Ooh.
earth connection.
They don't have a heaven and earth connection yet. They haven't
Now you try.
developed any of it.
Yeah.
You can't
Back
just
on the
treat
posts.
them like
It's not hard if you concentrate.
they don't have the background you're assuming they do.
Fair.
Get back up! What's the matter? You can't handle it, soldier?
That was an interesting animation.
I'd literally cry.
Don't you think you're being a little hard on them?
Yes.
Don't worry, they can take it. You'll see. Ignore the lemurs digging in your ears. Concentrate on your breathing and you won't even know they're there.
Look at the lemurs.
They're very cute.
When the head is shaved, an airbender is able to feel the wind
Oh
around
my
him.
gosh.
It is both humbling and freeing.
Do they all do it?
Hey,
I wonder
you
if
wanna
Denora
sneak away
ever
and go
shaves
check
her
on the
head.
baby
Yeah.
bisons? Shh. You should be paying attention.
He's like, I don't do that.
Yeah, Kai, you gotta get on
All
it.
right, who's next?
I'm not sure I want to shave my head.
That's fine. Shaving your head is a personal choice.
Wait,
Anyone else?
It's like I wasn't informed that that was an
Fine, then we can
option.
get right to
Oh,
our next training
no.
exercise, obstacle course.
Why do I do an obstacle course as an airbender? That'd be awesome.
They're so tired.
Pushing too hard. Maybe we should give them a break.
Yes,
Denora,
a nap.
I have this under control.
No, you need to listen to
No, you
Janora. She's a
don't.
better. Oh, whoa, that was a little look
Janora is a little rebel.
Janora gonna get-
Little
yeah.
Kai is rubbing off on her, I think.
Remember, airbenders move like the wind.
That sounded dirty. I didn't mean for it to be dirty.
I get you.
Yeah, like this doesn't look fun either. Like
Yeah.
this is not productive to learning.
Stay light on your feet and you'll never feel the stinging rash cactus.
Oh my gosh. Well, Kai is so naturally good. Well, look at Kai go. So, are we seeing that Kai is just naturally better than everybody? Or is it
Everyone
he
is
was
waiting for you,
predisposed?
Boomy.
you can do it, Boomy! Come on!
Oh no, he's gonna mess up. Oh, he's gonna be mad.
Group punishment for the actions of an individual is a war crime according to the Geneva Convention.
You're letting your fellow airbenders down.
I'm finished. I never wanted to be an airbender, and I'm too old to be back in boot camp. Count
He
me out.
never wanted to be an
Fine,
airbender.
quit. We don't need your attitude in the new Air Nation.
He
Master
probably
Tenzin?
convinced himself he never wanted
When do
to.
we get to go home and
Interesting,
visit
you
our
don't buy that?
families?
Go home. You just got here.
When's dinner? I'm starving.
Can I change out of my robe
He
now?
needs to be
It's
nicer.
itchy.
This is just as bad as the Earth
Just
Queen's
in
prison.
general.
I'm tired of all this complaining.
Oh my god.
Jinora, take over.
Does this mean I'm the master now?
Yes, just lead them through some basic exercises.
She's like, do I get a
Well, since I'm the
tattoo?
master, when do you think I can get my tattoos?
What brought this on?
I was just talking to Kai. He
Oh,
was
no,
asking
Tenzin.
me, so
Kai, what does he know about when you should get tattoos? The answer is no, you're just a little girl.
I'm not a little girl anymore. I can airbend just as well as you. I know everything about our culture and history, and I have a stronger connection with the spirits than
That's
you
true.
ever will. Lead
No
your own
lies.
class.
Hiki, Milo, you're up. Just lead them through the Bagua circle.
Milo.
He's so cute.
Look to your left. Look to your right. One of those people will not make it out of here alive.
Oh my god.
I love Boomy.
What That's not
Sorry,
Boomy.
I love Milo.
Milo has orange male kitten energy.
I agree.
Just head empty, no thoughts, but only chaos.
Destruction.
100%.
But what do you think of Tenzin, like, kind of losing it? Like, because here's the thing. He's in a situation where he has never been able to teach a group of people before. It's always been, like, his kids. So, like, obviously he's going to have some growing pains, but, I mean, Korra didn't tell him to take what Boomy said and do it. He said convince Boomy to help him by stroking his ego in a sense, but he basically just didn't get his help at all.
Yeah, he didn't do what Korra told him to, even a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
like, Tenzin's just
that
kind of
wasn't
not
Korra's
being
fault.
good right now.
yeah, he's just having a really hard time adjusting to being a leader. It genuinely isn't for everyone.
Yeah. I think he'd be better as like a teacher of like a specific part of airbending. Like Sky Bison training and like maybe a few other, like meditation, but like he shouldn't be doing all of it because he's too overwhelmed. He needs to get Jinora to teach like half.
Yeah, he needs to delegate. There's just way too much on his plate for him to be able to handle it with like a normal amount of emotional maturity.
Yeah.
And not stress himself out to the point that no one's learning or having fun.
I want to see like a Jinora Tenzin sort of like airbend off. Like I want to see them have like the equivalent of like an Agni Kai but airbending.
Okay, I want it to be way less intense than that because the idea of a parent genuinely fighting a child.
No. I mean like
their own
in
child.
Obviously, I mean like in a contest format, like a.
Okay, I want it to be throwing a tantrum, but like I'm not gonna have it and like starts throwing stuff around the house and he's like, you don't do that, young lady.
And then they start
like,
airbending at each other.
Exactly. She like goes to throw a plate and he stops it, but she like bounces it
my
off of it.
God.
How dope would that
That'd be freaking amazing,
right?
yeah.
It's not your fault. He just can't believe that I'm grown up now and I don't need him telling me what to
I hear some
do. One of his
squeaking for the next little bit. Appa is chilling with his squeaky toys, so if you happen to hear one, that's what's happening. Okay, so we're going to where the bison were, yeah.
Let's go.
They're gone.
Where are the babies?
What?
Are they
Earthbenders.
hunting airbenders? For what?
Oh, for the Earth Queen's army. They're trying to take them back.
Oh.
Duh.
What are these kids doing?
Oh, that's a Sky Bison pelt? They're poachers.
Those new
They're
airbenders.
poachers.
Hurry up and gather the rest of the gang, and let's get out of here before someone comes looking for these kids. We'll take them to Ba Sing Se.
No.
And the rest of the fresh meat.
Holy shit. I'm so mad. Oh my god.
The Sky Bison pelt?
Yep,
Did that
nope,
do it?
that-
And that was a baby one because his size.
It was small.
She is angry.
Fuming.
It's okay. It's okay. She's so heated, y'all. But those were poachers, and they're gonna bring them back. I think were they?
If they killed the baby Sky Bison in Korra, Nickelodeon and I are gonna need to have a little chat.
Yeah, no, that might be.
That is damaging.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of what they just implied. So
No,
why would he have that pelt?
that was one from before, but not the ones that we're friends with.
Oh, gotcha.
How can she think? Focus,
Oh, he's angry.
breathe. Bloomy ruins everything. Inhale. Focus.
Taking a little break from teaching?
I failed. Boomy quit, and the rest of the airbenders want to go home. Can't they see that I'm trying to rebuild an entire culture?
He says that so
just
much.
because these people can airbend, it doesn't automatically make them air nomads.
That's true.
Yep.
Tell me about
And
it.
that's not that crazy of a.
He's gonna have to modernize the teaching methods.
That first night, I was so scared and lonely, and the bed was so hard.
It's actually better for your back.
The point is, I really
Sleeping
wanted to
on a
be
hard
there,
surface
but
is
it
good for
still
your
took
back.
time for me to adjust and feel like I was a part of it all. These people are probably feeling the same way. You have to be patient.
Now I know how Cora feels when I'm talking to her.
Resource, and they're absolutely not utilizing her
Thank you,
insight
Bella.
at all.
Yeah, she did completely snake Tenzin away from Lin, but other than that, love her. I think that a whole new style needs to be created. Like, you don't see firebenders doing the move sets that Zuko learned, like the way that Iroh taught him. You don't see people doing waterbending the way Katara is, the way Katara did. Like, they kind of do a little bit, but there's always these modernizations, and I feel like the modern style needs to be applied to these people. They're not air nomads. They are regular people, so they need to be approached as if they are a non-bender and are given a new equipment tool. Like, it needs to be less rooted in the history and more brought to modern. And it's the hardest for airbenders because even if you took all of the elements at a baseline level, probably the slowest one to get to modern would be airbenders because they're so ancient and wise. They've also are like 100 or so years behind because they haven't had a culture. So you're kind of double behind the 8 ball in regards to changing to new people. So I think they need to sprint in the direction of modernization as much as they can.
Agreed. Yeah, but Tenzin and Lin aren't right for each other.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Boomy, I
but-
want to apologize for losing my patience.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh boy.
Hey!
This definitely has
back
happened
here.
before.
Like, they've done this a million times. Like, we know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Where's Jinora?
I saw her fly off on her glider with her boyfriend.
What? Her boyfriend? God.
He's so... Oh, he's gonna... It's not good.
No, but they're alive. But they're alive. But they're alive. But this is upsetting.
Yeah, they're
That's
endangered.
why they're worth so much. The Earth Queen and her fancy friends pay big money for bison steaks and other weird
Steaks.
meat. I even heard she ate her dad's pet bear.
You're disgusting.
You foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach! Hermione, no!
She ate Bosco? She ate Bosco. How do you feel?
It's like that's I can't imagine any. That's
Guys, Ozai, every other villain is now below the Earth Queen for Montana.
the specific crime of hurting an animal,
An endangered animal.
an endangered animal. I just, how do you do that? How do you do that to an animal? How do you do that to an animal? I just,
Unacceptable.
for fur?
And steaks, they said.
You did to find me. Go to the temple for help.
Oh, so she's...
I'm all cramped in here and I need quiet and time to focus. But maybe I can send a message.
That would be cool.
Okay, she's so cool.
Spirits, I need your help.
And the spirits go...
Yeah.
Bro.
Go find Boomju. Tell him we're in trouble.
She's so cool.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Her
No, I
character
don't think I
adds
should
so much to this show.
Tenzin
Absolutely.
just wants to boss everybody around.
Boom Joom.
Oh, let's face it, I'm
I
just
kind of want a
not cut
rabbit
out to
named
be an
Boom Joom.
airbender.
That'd be cute.
Would you be down to get rabbit?
Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
your opinion.
Oh, there's the spirit.
Wait, like how soon could we get rabbits?
I'm not sure. But, maybe... I have no idea. Here comes Jinora's spirit.
Wait, did Jinora send this spirit? Is she in trouble?
Oh, whoa. Good guess, Boomy.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Yeah. Timmy? Timmy's stuck in the well.
Literally.
Jinora's in trouble. We have to go get her.
How do you know?
Boomju's friend told me.
You were able to communicate with the spirits?
More or
Dope.
less, I get the gist. Let's go.
Shouldn't Master Tenzin be dealing with this? I don't want to get into
Oh,
trouble.
they're gonna go.
Master Tenzin isn't here.
Come
It's
on.
up to us. Iki and Milo,
And this is
grab
gonna
some
unite all
Yep.
of them.
Airbenders,
Oh, yeah.
Move out.
Oh, he's leading the first Airbender
This is so
battalion. And he has the
dope.
leadership skills. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Who's piloting the bison? Iki and Milo? No way.
Listen, this is what we've been training for.
We haven't been training that long.
That's not important. Remember how we persevered together on the obstacle course?
You actually quit.
Well, I'm not quitting now. I know we've had a tough time, me more than anyone. But we're airbenders. And there
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
many of us, so we've got to stick
Rousing
together.
speech.
Come on,
We've got two of
Boomy.
our own in cages out there, and we're not leaving until we
Disrespectful.
bring them home.
Leave no airbender behind!
No.
Unacceptable. Look at how cute they are. How do you do that as a person?
I mean, we be doing that to Appa when we're crate training him.
Yeah, but we're not going to sell him. Does still make me feel bad. Did you see the way?
Holy little boy.
Hey, what are you doing?
Fight him, fight him.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
Kai.
And Kai's good.
Something cool with the fire. That would be fun.
Ooh. Can airbenders low-key firebend if there's an active
That's
flame?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, but these guys are earthbenders. No.
Oh.
Whoa,
He felt it with
what
his
just
balls.
stop it,
Ball
stop it. No.
No way. He's moving like an airbender.
That's so cool.
Let's go.
That's so cool.
Oh, I love this. Oh, and Milo. Is he gonna fart bend?
Absolutely badass.
Look at all the
On the
airbenders.
scooter, and they're all doing it.
Oh, God, with the pelt.
Like, do you just want to give off
Not my
villain
Denora.
vibes? No.
Kai's gonna save
That's
her.
my girl. And Tenzin can't possibly not support the relationship if he's the one who rescues
Oh.
her.
What's going on down there?
Your daughter's getting kidnapped, and her boyfriend's on the
Is Tenzin gonna go off?
way.
Oh, they have Tenzin's daughter and Sky Bison. It's gonna be.
Wait. This puts Tenzin and Kai on the same
Oh, they're gonna
side.
team up.
Yep.
Or Kai just completely took over the. Oh no, they're in together. Hey, Boogie's like, hey. Janora's on that side.
Stop.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Wow. Something very cool that was just established is that adult sky bison are very protective of their young. So that
Yeah.
guy wearing a young sky bison pelt in the presence of a bunch of adult sky
yeah.
bison is gonna like super motivate them
Well, that
to
and
just take him out.
yeah, that
In
and all
addition to all the
the
other
Sky Bison in the cages, but like,
Oh yeah, but
that's
like
so cool.
isn't that cool that they
Yeah,
just
the herd
introduced
mentality.
they just introduced that concept and it's already being used.
Yeah.
Give up.
He said, nah. You... Oh, that's not the airbender way.
No.
And all these baby
Oh, is he gonna
bisons!
do something evil with airbending?
What's Tenzin gonna think about this?
That's enough.
All right.
An airbender never attacks a defenseless
Yeah, that
opponent.
was. We've never seen that.
Even when it's
But that
got
was
your
very good
daughter?
He said that was good technique.
Yeah.
Because Kai's a natural, but that opens the door to like Zahir type people.
Yeah.
Maybe you boys
I wonder if
haven't
any of
heard,
these
but
become
there's
evil.
some new
Any of the
airbenders
airbenders.
around these
Interesting.
parts. And you never mess with an airbender's bison.
Yeah.
Without my shaved head, I never could have dodged that net.
Wait,
I
so
really
everyone's
felt
gonna
it
want to
coming.
shave their heads?
You guys should
Oh,
totally get shaved.
yeah. I love that that
I
happened.
love that.
Your
Yeah.
connection with the spirits and natural leadership, you remind me of Dad.
I'm sorry I've been causing you so much trouble. You know, even though I'm Aang's son, I never really felt like I was part of the Air Nation before.
Oh.
You are now.
Aww.
Oh, the babies.
So cute.
Oh.
They're so friendly now.
The bison are the original airbenders.
Mm-hmm.
They recognize their own kind.
What? I'm sorry.
running off.
That's the coolest thing ever.
That's my favorite
I
thing.
know.
But I also realized that perhaps I was too harsh.
Master?
Does that mean I can get my airbender tattoos?
It's hard for me to believe that my little girl is grown up enough to have her tattoos. But I promise I'll think
Do we
about
get to see it?
Yeah.
He does have to give it consideration.
Fine.
Look at that little nugget.
They're so
Oh.
cute.
You think Blueberry Spice Queen's in there?
I guess everyone is growing
Look at
up.
them go. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Lot to discuss. That was a great episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that and where are we headed.
All right, let's go to the episode verdict.
Thank you for watching that episode. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe down below and check out Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see episodes early or ask us the questions after every episode.
All right, Anna Andrade asks, do you think Jinora has done enough to become an airbending master and get her tattoos?
Okay, so yes, I would say for a couple reasons. One, if we're wondering, oh, is she too young? She's about as old as Aang was. She's older than Aang, I think. Two, you have to create your own airbending trick. And while at first I was like, oh, is her like spirit projecting like a spirit thing or an airbender thing? Apparently it does incorporate airbending because that's just the way it is. So I think that counts as a trick because nobody else has done that. Yeah, those are the only two criteria. Well, that and being a master of everything, but she's shown that she has like knowledge about everything. So yeah, I think she's met every criteria and should absolutely get the arrow. And I wonder what she's gonna look like shaving her head because I'm so used to her little get up. It's gonna be a whole new look. I'm excited.
Bob with the side bun, with the solo space bun.
He said let's consider it. But Mark B92 asks, do you believe Tenzin or Bumi's way of teaching is more beneficial to the new airbenders, or is it best to incorporate old traditions with new ideas because the new airbenders do not have a connection to the old styles of airbending?
Okay, I think initially to ease them in, Bumi's style, I don't think either of them are particularly effective.
I agree.
Because the only thing that inevitably ended up working was Bumi taking that, like, he was able to take on the leadership role of his like military background, but incorporate the kind of like goofy and fun and not quite so serious and just absolutely mind-numbingly dull way that Tenzin has been teaching the airbenders. So that I think is the only way that's gonna work. The other two were just both bad in different ways. I think another aspect of what's holding back the airbenders kind of moving forward is the fact that none of them are being allowed to incorporate the skills they had from before they got airbending. Like every other, like in both Avatar and Korra, we've seen people who had a particular skill set from like their normal life or whatever, and then their bending kind of like took that form, you know, or they were able to, I don't know, you were really good at something that required really like niche detailing. So then they were able to be really detailed in their bending. Draw those kind of parallels. They're not allowing any of the airbenders to do any of that because they're treating them like newborn air nomads.
It needs to be like people like Kai that show this natural aptitude to do it a certain way. They need to teach him how to be the best him.
They need to help him get better in the way that's working for him. Need to utilize his natural skills. They're looking at the fact that he's like quick-witted and has this like background as like a thief and living on the street as a negative and something that like we have to train you the like noble air nomad way. No, he's fast, he's sly, he's like, use that, incorporate airbending into that. Maybe he's a really fast, clever, quick airbender.
Like Aang.
Exactly.
Like Aang as a kid would be goofing off an airbending train. He did, as we saw.
And he has all this practice from the way he was living before.
Yeah, and he's arguably the greatest airbender of all time. I mean, he's one of the greatest.
Yeah. And absolutely none of, at this point in the show, we don't really know a single thing about any of these new airbenders.
Yeah.
Because none of them have been introduced to us as people yet.
Yep.
And they really, in order to succeed and like build a nation and be able to function, they're gonna need to be individuals and be treated like that.
Yeah, great point. J. Antonio Ligoria asks, considering how far we are, do you have a favorite Kai Nora moment? I have mine. It's the hallway where he saved her as she was taken by the Dai Li.
Okay, that was that was awesome. Mine's probably gonna have to be Jinora's first blush.
Oh,
When they were like first interacting, and it was just like super casual, but then as soon as the interaction was over, she just completely completely blushed, and you could tell she was just
Yep.
when
she
it was so cute.
She was like, I'm an airbender. I can teach you some things
Yes.
if you want.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was so cute.
Yeah. So thank you for watching that episode. If you want to ask us those questions, check out the Patreon link in the description below. And if you join the Patreon, you can also see episodes early. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you like that episode, and be on the lookout for our next episode. All right. Are we excited for next episode?
Very. I think it's going to be great.
All right. Let's get it.
Let's go.